And now it's time for more on UATV English. You ask hard questions and we try to answer in easy terms. The question of the week has been voiced by our viewer, John Sharin 5726. And that question sounded like, is Ukraine pursuing bilateral alliances with the countries talking about sending troops? The short answer is no. Long answer, not yet. As I said, Ukraine did not ask other countries to send their troops to our territory yet. First, we are still coping with the second army of the world with the power of our soldiers. And we would be grateful for weapons, equipment and ammunition. We really don't have this now. Although in Russia, with all its greatness, there is none either. After all, there are currently active purchases of military missiles in North Korea, kamikaze drones in Iran, and mercenaries in the territories of African and Asian countries. Secondly, we understand that a foreign contingent on Ukrainian territory is a direct involvement of countries in the war against Russia. No matter how untrained their military might be, there are a lot of them, and fighting against them is a challenge for any country. Sadly, all the statements of Macron or other world politicians and their initiative and historical role. Nowadays, of course, you can sit behind the screen of pacifism or not everything is so clear, but from the point of view of history, all steps will be evaluated by our descendants. And long-term decisions in certain parliaments regarding aid to Ukraine and decisions not to provide some Taurus long-range missiles. And such statements as Macron made, they can really become historic. Tectonic movements in the war against Ukraine have already begun. Finally, because as Macron himself stated, and the Ukrainians repeatedly said, there was once a ban on providing Ukraine with tanks, anti-aircraft missiles and fighter jets. 2 of these 3 taboos have already been overcome. F-16 fighters will soon be in Ukraine. Therefore, these words, there will be no NATO soldiers here, will someday also sound like another overcome taboo. And in order to overcome it even easier, not much is needed: the entry of Ukraine into the alliance. That seems to be it for tonight and for the week. It was Pavlo Shtelmach in UATV English, breaking the hard truths in easy terms for the whole free world directly from Ukraine as usual. We like you, and we hope the feeling is at least somewhat mutual. Like us in return, subscribe and share. Help us to promote Ukrainian voice worldwide. Stay safe and tuned for more right already on tomorrow.